What's up, everyone? You're listening to KCWU 88.1 The Burg, your music central, and we'd like to welcome you to the Real Authentic People podcast, also known as the R.A.P with
Roberto,
Atong,
and Paige.
A show where we talk about social issues with social people.
All right, let's begin.
Happy
Let's
New
sing
Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
New Year. How was everyone's New Year?
Mine is really nice, but I do have a funny story that happened over break, right? Okay, so there's like this thingamajig, not a thingamajig, but like, so
An
when
item?
most African parents usually immigrate to America, they always put their automatic birthday as 1/1.
1/1.
Okay, so but what my aunties did, they went on Facebook Live, yeah, on 1/1.
No, the
And
aunties on
and they had
Facebook
a
Live.
cake, and they had a cake, and they started singing happy birthday towards every whose birthday. So like, if you turn 20, happy birthday. 30,
that.
happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
40,
Happy
happy birthday.
birthday.
50, happy birthday.
birthday.
In between all of that, happy birthday. You're just a day older now. And I was like,
You're doing too much.
they were doing
That was a lot.
so
That was a
funny.
lot.
It was a lot.
That's very much auntie behavior,
It
though.
really was. And then after they finished that, they went to the living room and they were dancing up until 3:30 a.m. Their husbands were so sick and tired.
I don't know how people
They
stay
started,
up that late.
They just started. The husband started collecting their kids. They said,
It's time to
"Forget
go.
your mother. Forget
It's
your
time to
mother.
go to
Let's go.
bed.
Let's go, kids.
Yeah,
Let's go."
like I spent my New Year's at home with my family, and we stayed up, watched the clock go down, did our cheers or toast or whatever, and then by like 12:30, I was in the bed.
Really?
Yes, girl.
Girl, the food wasn't even
Yeah.
ready at 2.
No, we were done. We were like, all right, 2023, see y'all in the morning.
I remember
We were done.
I went to the club, and as soon as it said 12, I left.
Yeah,
I was
mean,
like, listen, I did what I needed to do.
exactly.
I go,
You came, you saw, you conquered.
yeah, I went to the hotel, took a shower. I'm not going to lie to you. It was 12:20 when I was in bed.
Yep.
Wow.
I was like,
How close were you to the club?
I was at least 2 miles away.
Oh.
Because I was in Soho, and
Oh,
I had a hotel in like,
Soho.
is it Soho or Sodo?
Sodo?
Sodo.
I think.
Mm,
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I know that there's a Sodo, but
Yeah.
maybe there's a Soho that I don't know about.
Yeah, I'm not from there, so yeah.
Fair.
It was like 2 miles away, and yeah, it was nice because the Ubers were cheap.
Really?
And then I looked at the Ubers again. It was like $40, $30 on.
I thought it'd be cheaper. I mean, I thought it would be expensive because it's
Yeah,
New Year's. Everybody's
it's a holiday.
Yeah.
You got
Nah,
lucky.
Listen, I'm gonna get my coin if I was an Uber driver.
True.
Uber driver.
I never went to Ubu Javer.
Cackling.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Vine's impact. Anyways.
What was your New Year's resolution?
My theme for the new year is discipline.
Discipline.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm trying to like really set myself on a schedule and stick to it, going to the gym,
Yeah.
cooking dinner, things like that. Like really just it's a self-care year. That's what
Doing
I'm
your
on.
best.
Period. As
Yeah.
you should. As you should.
How about you?
I don't. I'm trying to.
Did
word-
you not have any?
No, I do, but it's like I need to start making unnecessary threats. But it's not like I mean what I'm going to say. I just automatically say it.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, they're
So
not
you want to
getting
think before you speak.
right. That's what it is actually. They're not doing something. I'm gonna throw a shoe at you.
Oh.
That's usually the first thing. I'm like,
Right.
but
But
I'm
you
not
don't do
going to
it.
do
No.
it. But
Yeah.
it's just like I know what it is.
And besides, like,
No, it's because I
realistically,
speak another language.
No,
It
yeah.
would mean no. It's a language.
But that's still
thing.
like a clause, though. That's still like a loophole.
No, it's a
I
language.
mean, hey,
thing.
baby steps.
It's
Baby
baby steps,
steps,
but it's a
sure.
language thing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like if I was to say anything like in Bayumnam, like it doesn't mean I'm going to do it. It just means what you're saying right now. It's not making.
It's
sense.
making
So
me
my,
want to do this.
Yeah. So my brain thinks English will do the same effect, but she doesn't.
Yeah,
So.
there's that barrier.
Boo! English.
tomato, tomato,
Tomato,
tomato. Roberto, what about you?
I'm going to be honest. I think you and I have the same thing.
Oh.
Discipline.
Yeah.
Because I noticed for like the last 3 weeks of December, I was so sluggish. Remember when we were like, yeah, we're going to work out when we go home? I didn't do a thing.
Not
I
one
didn't
thing.
do one
Not
thing.
one thing. Me
Let me
neither.
tell I did 100 push-ups one day, and let me tell you something. After that, I was like, I'm just going to end up doing more tomorrow. Like,
Yeah, see, you're better than me. I didn't even
And I
do
didn't.
that.
And I didn't.
played video games all throughout break.
Listen, I know the entire Mad Max lore because I got really into it. I got the game. I saw the movies. And I was like, I could do it. I could survive out there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I've never seen Mad Max, but I don't believe that you could do it.
Shout out to George Miller for creating the best world in the world. Like, it's
Really?
like this. Like, realistically, if you were like, oh, do you want to live fantasy, cyberpunk? I'm like, Mad Max.
Oh.
I want to fight for water.
Fight for water?
Yeah.
Well, you know, with the way climate change is going.
Not California, though. They got too much of that
That's
water.
true.
That'll turn into water world.
That's true. But, you know, climate change might be...
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Is
you
it
know.
real?
Is it?
But
According
you know
to,
what is real? Laws.
True.
And you know who broke a law recently?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. By the court system of the U.S.?
He is a self-described...
Leprechaun? Leprechaun, perhaps?
Leprechaun? Yeah, Mr. Tory Lanez?
Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
So-
it's
so-
interesting how your actions have consequences,
Very
isn't
much
it?
so. And from what I heard, he's facing jail time, deportation.
Yeah, deportation, because he is Canadian.
Oh, you know, and they say Canadians are nice. Anyway,
Living proof.
Living proof. Allegedly Canadian.
An alleged Canadian. We don't know for sure.
But you know, I knew that this was going to be the outcome. Like immediately, Megan's story always held up in my eyes. I always was like, yeah, this makes sense in the context of the situation, and like when the entire thing took place was like in the summer of 2020 when you know the world was up in arms and there was
A lot of
happening.
geopolitical instability.
Exactly. So I understood why she, you know, did the things that she did. Did she lie at first? Yes,
Yes.
but she owned up to that, and she said why, and it made sense in the context of the situation
Of that time.
of that time.
But now it's like, oh, Tory. So you gaslit this woman, even
for
though
2 years.
Yeah, for 2 whole years.
even cyberbullied her, honestly.
Yeah, got
And you
his
got your friends to
fans
cyberbully
and his
her.
friends, all of the celebrity people who are always like, you know, we're fighting
Drake.
for Black lives and da 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 da. LeBron James,
Braun?
yes, bumping Tory Lanez in the middle of all of this proudly on Instagram. Yeah, you ain't safe either, LeBron.
Wow.
Yeah,
For everybody.
And there's more than just those two,
Oh,
but
that's
it's just
true.
like you see all of these people supporting an abuser who's has more than one case against him at the moment.
Talk about toxic masculinity.
Huh. And didn't you do a culture corner on that?
Interesting.
He could have benefited.
He could have benefited. He could have came and was like, what's this terminology?
Yeah, how can I learn how to not?
Get a booster seat and everything. You know, make sure he can see over the table.
You know, just have all of the accommodations needed for Mr. Lanez to
Mr. Lanes, if that is your
if
real
that
name.
is your real name. But you know, I think the ending
His
of
feet dangling.
2022. Stop. Swinging his feet.
Stop! I'm doing that right now.
I think the ending of 2022 was just a really bad time for men doing dumb things.
Yeah, another man.
Another man, a self-described misogynist.
Self-described misogynist.
Self-described.
Oh.
Like he
So he
wears it
said-
as a badge of
yeah.
honor.
Pizza boy?
Pizza
Girl,
boy?
yes, pizza boy.
You know what's good? Pizza.
You know what's even better?
Romanian pizza. It's crazy how
How
like
do you get caught?
actions have consequences.
It's crazy how your actions have consequences.
And now you're locked up.
And now you're locked up. Allegedly. Clink, clink.
clink clink. I'm so sorry.
No, because Greta Thunberg is 20 years old. She didn't bother anybody.
She out here like, hey, you know, climate change is gonna kill us all. And
We need
homie's
to
like,
be
I got a
worried about
Bugatti,
this.
I got a V8
Is
or
that
whatever.
what he sounds like? Is he British?
No.
He's okay.
He
so
sounds
like,
like this.
Oh.
so
like a
he's
dude,
funny.
bro?
No, he's a dude, bro. But he grew up in England and then he moved to Birmingham or something. No, he's from Birmingham and then he moved to America. So he has like a weird American English accent.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know much about him other than like his various
Takes.
problematic beliefs.
Yeah.
and the alleged reasons why he was arrested in Romania.
Yeah. That's you can't win against those kinds of allegations.
Wait, what are some of the alleged allegations? Wasn't it for like
Human trafficking.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and that's
like El Chapo level, you know.
Yeah, you really can't
escape that.
Yeah, like those are things that you have compounded, like evidence.
Yeah.
So I mean, but I'm not a law student, so I don't know.
I don't know how Romania swings.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
But
all I know is that he was arrested on those charges with a couple other people.
Will he do it?
Was his brother one of those people?
I don't know. I don't know anything about this man.
I think
everything that I've learned about him has been against my will.
And
I have never.
Yeah.
It's never been good, honestly.
Yeah, I've never heard one positive thing.
No, never.
He did an MLM scheme.
I did read about. I
can I be
Googled
honest?
him today.
Yeah.
And I wikied him, and I was like reading through, trying to figure out what he's done, and that was a multi-level marketing scheme.
So it's like, hey, you know, we're cool. Let's hang out. Pay me $50. If you get your friend to do it, charge them $50.
And then
so
you won't
weird.
have to pay me as much.
Yeah, it's silly.
It was, and
and the people who paid it are the silliest gooses.
Do you remember like Forex a couple years ago? How that was like taking over? Did you hear about Forex? They almost got me. They almost got me because they were like, oh, it's like stocks and you're trading and da-da-da-da-da. But then they were like, you need to pay $250 to take a course from a person who is also paying like $150 to the person in front of them. And I was like,
it's
what?
A pyramid scheme.
Can I tell you something? You know what got
scheme.
me? Like Bitcoin and that stuff. It got me. I was like, you know what? Bet the house on red.
Stop.
No, $200.
Wow.
I'm really lucky because it didn't go up or down. It stayed.
Yeah.
And I was like, as soon as I deposited it, I put my phone down. I was like,
That's a lot of
no,
money.
no. Please.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of coin. I lost like 85 cents for like fees and stuff, but I was like, no.
I mean, it's better than losing the full 200.
No, exactly.
But there is one pyramid scheme that I'm like kind of okay with. Not that I'm okay with it, but I like their product. Right. It's the Cutco knives. Oh my gosh.
They know what they're doing.
They really do know what they're doing because let me tell you, my brother sold Cutco knives.
I have a homegirl who sold Cutco.
I did too. My brother, I think he did it in like his senior year, and that was back in like 2005. Let me tell you why we still have all of those knives and like the spoons, everything, and it's still in pristine condition. And then when I graduated high school, one of my friends that I graduated with was also selling Cutco knives. And so, we were like, well, let's support her because she's,
She's an entrepreneur.
Yeah, she's an entrepreneur.
A girl boss.
Exactly. She's girl bossing. So we got some more. And those knives,
they're good.
Yeah, they're real sharp. Like, you need to be careful with them. But, like, cutting a steak has never been easier. Wow. So Cutco, I don't approve of your methods, but the product,
A1.
I got to give it to you. I do have to give it to you. I did appreciate it. I have to tell you. Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of feel like HBO has some good, shows.
They do have
but I don't know what to
shows.
watch. What should I watch?
HBO. Well, I mean, The White Lotus is pretty good. Yeah. It's very aware of what it is. And, we were going to play a game about this. But I don't have it with me.
No, Claire.
No. I know.
Claire.
But
I will say, I watched it.
We couldn't have played the game
I'm kidding.
anyways.
I watched the trailer and I was like, this
so
seems...
So you just lied a lie.
Yeah, I lied a lie.
This
seems like the worst waste of time in the world. I didn't, like, the trailer didn't hook me. Like, nothing. I didn't feel it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we were going to play a game that said that was politician or White Lotus a quote.
Yeah. We'll probably have to save it for the next episode.
Let's do it.
But yeah, I think I'm still going to recommend the White Lotus. It is like a little bit of a slow start at the beginning, like the first season, but then it really picks up. And it's just like, I don't know. It's very self-aware, and I enjoy a show or a movie that like knows what it is and doesn't like take itself too seriously.
Unlike Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I've only seen like 5 episodes, but that show is so chaotic. Like it is so chaotic, and I didn't realize how chaotic it would be at the very start.
So chaotic, yo.
My name is Skylar
You're
White,
white,
yo.
The only not film. It's I mean it is a film. I really enjoyed was like the Puss in Boots.
I saw
movie
that.
that
It
came out?
is art.
I'm
It is
so
art.
sorry.
It genuinely is art.
I haven't
So
seen it. I want to see
beautiful.
it.
It's
Better than Avatar.
Stop.
Better than Wakanda Forever.
I
Better
did a
than
ganya togadig. Ganya togadig, which means to like hold your tongue well.
Yeah, so
I will not.
Don't-
The cat has my tongue. The cat got my tongue.
You
But
are.
And-
clever.
See?
Don't commend him for that.
I'm sorry, it was clever.
Wallahi, I'm clever.
Don't.
He's learning phrases and
Roberto.
he's just inserting them to his day to day.
I am, and I don't know,
I don't know
what
how
I'm
I feel
doing
about
anymore.
that.
Have you
But-
ever?
It is what it.
Ooh,
Have you ever known
ooh,
Have I ever known what?
what you were doing?
ooh.
I try, but when the giggles come out, the giggles come out.
Oh my God, Roberto.
The giggles.
Anyways,
But
what
Puss
were
in
we
Boots-
talking about? Oh, yeah,
But Puss in
Puss in
Boots,
Boots.
I'm just like, okay, I will say this now. In my personal opinion, Dreamworks has some of the best movies / characters / villains.
You heard
And-
it here first. Atong thinks DreamWorks is better than Disney. It's better than Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
It's better than all this.
You are every person on Twitter when anybody has an opinion.
But I personally find, like, if I was to compare them with,
Please.
like, Disney, I would honestly go. They have,
You'd pick
Prince of
DreamWorks
Egypt.
over Disney.
I would pick
Shrek.
DreamWorks. I would pick
El
DreamWorks.
Dorado.
Shrek 2.
Shrek 2.
Shrek 2.
Okay, like, I'm speaking.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go
my
ahead.
fault,
Go
my
ahead.
fault.
Not
my
you.
fault.
No, me. No, Paige, me.
Okay,
Get
okay.
each other.
We good.
So good.
Oh my
so good.
goodness. Anyways, yeah, continue.
But
continue.
DreamWorks is so amazing. I'm sorry. I will talk about this all the time. It does not matter what kind of state I am in, but Kung Fu Panda has me in a chokehold.
No, Kung Fu
since
Panda's
I-
really good.
Wait,
I
which
was a
one?
the second one is my most favorite.
It
one.
is. Yeah.
Okay,
good.
but just how it's written, like you see Poe like through different stages.
Yeah.
And you want to know something else? It took me a while to notice this. Not took me a while to notice this, but somebody pointed out to me. They're like when we first see Poe in the first movie, like we do realize he struggles with like a bunch of stuff and like he struggles with his physical body and stuff. He even has a bit of an issue with it, And even after he's mastered his skill, do you not notice that they didn't make him
Yep.
skinnier?
And they turned his weaknesses into his strengths.
strength.
I was like, that's writing.
Period.
That is
they
writing.
do it every single time in the East, and their villains, they had me feeling
Eat.
sympathy.
Eat.
Okay.
Did you say
Eat.
eat?
They had me feeling sympathy.
Num, num,
I
num.
cared for every.
Stop.
Roberto, you're not funny. Boo, tomato, tomato.
Tomato.
I do one funny thing and I'll write that forever. I don't care. I don't care.
You do one funny thing and then you keep writing.
Please.
You can stop.
I
now.
will say though, the best villain is the was it the Emperor's son in the second movie? He's the best villain. You know why? Because he genuinely was like, nah, y'all betrayed me. Y'all like.
I think in
hurt
the
me.
end, but I think in the very end, he realized like, I think he had like a snip of realization that he wasn't actually betrayed, but like I think he realized he's done too much and he did not want to work on it. That he accepted death. That's why you see him close his eyes like when he welcomed death openly because
Not Puss in Boots.
I saw the clip of death from Puss in Boots on TikTok yesterday. The whistle.
The whistle.
Have y'all ever seen The Wire? Okay.
Oh
Omar?
yeah, Omar
from-
when he's
when he
walking down.
walks down the street, he whistles and everybody just clears out of the way. That was the vibes from Death in Puss in Boots, and that was why I want to watch it now.
But Death was so cool in Puss in Boots because Death was coming for Puss because he didn't like respect life, and at the end he's like, you know what, I'll fight for my friends, I'll fight for whoever needs me.
But
And
me?
Death is like, you know what, I hate you, but I respect that.
And the thing is, though, I think Death even said it, like, it was a quote he said, he's like, I'm not, like, it's not metaphoric as nothing, I'm legit
I'm
death.
Death.
I'm
I'm
legit
Death.
death. And I'm here to greet you.
Like,
So,
well,
hi.
that's scary.
And I was like, this is the kids' movie? But I was like,
well, now I have to watch it.
The
really
best
It's still in
quote,
theaters, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
the best quote is when they first meet at a bar.
I don't want you to spoil
It's
the
not
whole
a spoiler.
film
It's
for
not
me.
a spoiler.
Okay.
Death sits next to Puss in Boots. Literally, the empty bar. He's like, I'm a fan. Sign right here. and he has his bounty, and like
He points to the death.
Yeah,
Where it says
death.
death, like to die.
and I'm like, moving right here. This is
He says,
hard.
can you sign your, like, where it says to die? So I can
I've been a big fan for
I'm like,
years, and I'm like,
I'm here to, I'm here to end
very
you. So can
concerning.
you sign right here, please? I loved it.
Well, I'm gonna have to add that to my list of things to watch.
You really should. And I personally, I know what I don't care what the miss says. I do not like Avatar. I don't like it. I don't like it. Boo, tomato, tomato.
Tomato, we
You
don't-
know,
we-
James Cameron. The only reason why he gets the pass that he does is because he did Titanic.
and Terminator.
Yeah, but I mean, like, okay, it's just another white man telling another story that doesn't necessarily belong to him.
It's not necessarily original either.
No,
Because like the first film, it was Fish Out of Water, and then the second film is like a coming of age, and it's like, oh, I've seen this before,
I've
and
seen this
everything else.
before.
Thank you.
it's like you just made them
And a
blue.
bunch of cultural appropriation. All of those beads. I know my Sudanese people are out there crying because the wrong people wearing the wrong beads. I said, why is she wearing that bead? She ain't even married. Like, wrong color. Mm-hmm. And even the patterns, I was like, girl, wrong.
That's what James said when the casting.
Really?
Yeah, he was like, wrong color. I want him white.
Yeah, because he casted like all white people as the avatars,
That doesn't also make sense to me because I'm like,
and
girl.
then gave them locks,
Uh-huh.
a fade.
A fade. Oh, I saw the fade.
What are
That
we
hair
doing?
was treated. That hair had some treatment in there.
Like there was some sort of like a texturizer, a keratin treatment.
Like, how did they get it
something.
like that, though? I'm very curious.
It was a wig. It had to have been a wig.
because they're aliens.
Like, and it doesn't make any sense. And there was no rhyme or reason for why he was making the design choices for each of the avatars. If they're all a part of like the same, tribe
Avatar
or
thing.
Whatever,
It's funny. They all speak the same language.
but they have all these different cultural like
From different cultures. You can't see it.
to identify them. That doesn't make any sense. You're just taking things that you like that you saw in a person
And
of
these
color.
are aesthetically pleasing.
Exactly.
And
It's
then
like you didn't do your
You're
research.
like, I like how natives ride horses. I'm gonna make him like bond with his horse. Like it's so cute.
Like, no, that's it's not the
I
same
love
thing.
how tall and slim they are. Let me just like make them blue. Let me add these stuff into.
Let me give them tails.
Let me
huh? I don't know. It's getting weird.
It's
getting-
getting,
it's
getting
weird. You're giving weird, girl.
Yeah.
You're gonna get kicked out of the club. You're not very
Also,
cool. You're not
I don't
hip.
like how it's kind of like making fun of itself. Like, oh, the white people are colonizers.
Yeah.
And it's like, really, James? Really?
it's like-
I couldn't have learned that from a book per se. Pocahontas, perhaps.
It was like because we all know the story.
We all know the story.
We all know how it really went.
At least we
Disney.
should. We should by now, please.
But yeah. I mean, there's a lot going on in the world, but there's also a lot going on in our office
Yeah.
this quarter. We got a lot of things planned. First thing is tonight is the Martin Luther King Jr. Celebration event in the Cirque Theater at 6:30. So there'll be some keynote speakers, some singing, some spoken word to honor Martin Luther King and his impact on the world, not just America, but on the world. We will all be there.
Be
in
there or
attendance.
be square.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Mink, mink, mink.
Yeah, that's one thing that's coming up. We really hope that y'all come out and take part in remembrance and celebration and hopefully learn something. But in addition to that, we're also working on a whole slew of things for Black History Month.
Oh yeah.
Lots of things, a couple special podcast episodes, a kickoff presentation with some Black faculty and Black students to talk about the history of Black history at Central and some of the history-making things that our students have done.
And then we'll be having like another gathering of like just the Black professors on campus, just so you can know like who teaches here. If you ever need like someone,
Yeah,
looks like
our Find Your People series.
Yeah.
It's one of those for Black faculty and students to come and connect with each other and learn about the ABS program, which is the Africana and Black Studies program. Super, super important to keep on our campus. So they need all of the support and engagement that they can get. So make sure that you keep out on the lookout for that. There will also be a civil rights exhibit February 8th through the 10th, and a cookout at the very end of the month to celebrate.
Yummy, yummy.
Yeah, lots of food, some music, some dancing, a little bit of education. You know, we always got to teach y'all something. But yeah, there's a lot of things that we have planned for this this quarter, and we'll keep y'all updated as we roll it on out. Yeah,
Exactly. And we got like another event happening in January.
Yes.
A shameless little plug here.
Come on.
But, you know, as your neighborhood ASA's VP,
Come on now.
I like to say that we're having an Aquab Night event. Will be happening on the 21st of January at 5 p.m. in the Cirque. You know, we'll be cooking some good food. You know, we'll make some rice, some sambusas, and some puff. You know, so come by and eat some good food. We have some nice performances. We're also collaborating with some of our other orgs on campus. I'll also come say hi to them,
Love to
watch them
see
perform.
it.
You know, just the usual.
What's the dress code? Is there a dress code?
You know, I want to say like wear
Where are the best things you have?
No, semi-casual. like show up.
You say
Sunday
semi-casual?
Sunday best.
Yes.
Sunday best. Sunday
Sunday's
best.
best?
Sunday's best. But I will let you know the ASA board is always going to show off. So I
Yeah.
mean, deal with that information as you will. But
Okay.
the best I can tell you is Sunday best.
Okay. Okay.
You
I'm
gotta
looking
match.
forward to
You
it.
gotta match the energy.
You know,
Truly.
If everyone's, you know,
I can't be underdressed. It's
Right.
better to be
Exactly.
overdressed
It's,
than
in my
underdressed.
personal opinion, it's always better to be overdressed. Because I'm like, why would you not want to be overdressed? Like, why would you come in looking normal all the time? You know?
Yeah.
So
No, I get you.
dress up as you like, eat some good food, you know, watch some nice performances, you know, learn a little bit about the continent and some of the other orgs on campus.
The continent,
The
not the
continent.
country of Africa. The continent.
There we go.
Get it right.
Thank you
Just
very
so
much.
y'all know. Yeah, that's so exciting. We got a lot of things coming up at the DEC, and we'll be here every Thursday at 2, whether we're having a podcast episode or just giving y'all some updates throughout the hour. And if you came in late, this episode will be posted on our YouTube, the Diversity and Equity Center YouTube, very soon, so you can catch up with us there.
shameless plug, you too.
Yeah, shameless plug. Follow us on social media, CWU Diversity. Yeah, this was a good one.
This is a great one, and we'll see you all next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.